Welcome everyone. Today I wanted to explain to you the Philidor position. In the previous one I explained to you the Lucina position. Lucina position is for the win, but the Philidor position is for the draw, and it is named after François-André Philidor. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing name, and I will put his entire name over here. So please let me know also what is the pronunciation. I'm sorry, my English is bad. Okay, let's jump into the position. So this position is black to play. If you wanted to know, I'll just flip it out. Situation. First of all, the pawn should be on the 5th rank. And the idea is pretty simple, that he just wanted to push the pawn and he wanted to make the queen and win. So here, the best move what black should play, that is a move rook to h6. And he has to hold the king on the 6th rank. So now, as you can see, the king cannot move on the, he cannot advance it on the 6th rank, he cannot move it. Now, if he pushed the pawn immediately, so simple, the move over here can be possible, that is pawn push, king moves to e4 and he will just take this pawn. And if there is a check with a move rook here, simple, as you can play the move king to e8, it's possible. And after this one, for example, rook to pawn to e6. For example, he played the move pawn to e6. Now, whenever the pawn advances, okay, you will go with your rook very far away. Okay, and now if there is a check, the king moves up. And if there is a check, the king moves up. And if he just maintain one, there's a maintain one. So now, because of this pawn advances, the king cannot move on e6, right? Because as you can see, if this pawn over here, and from here, you get the check with your black's rook like this one. Okay, so king has the height square, that is e6. Okay, he will just come to the front of the pawn. Now, because the pawn is already moved, now there is no hideout. So what he will do? Simple, just check, check, and of course the king cannot run away from the pawn, because the rook will just simple takes it, and we will just play the move check, 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 check. It's like that. One more point, that if opponent do not push the pawn and he just maintain the rank. So the point over here is not allowing the kings to move up and maintaining the 7th rank. So here black will also do the same. Black can just play the move like rook to b6 and we have to maintain the rank. Never ever, unless and until this pawn moves ahead, don't go with the move rook here. Okay, then there is a checks can be possible, the king can just hide and maybe you will lose the game. So that is the reason, always remember, until and unless pawn moves ahead on the 6th rank, you will not go far from the rook with the rook and get the checks. So that is about Philidor position. It's always a draw if you can able to hold on the 6th rank. Thank you so much.